Hello, Ricky and Isaan here. This is not really a video I wanted to be doing, but people are going to be asking a lot of questions and people are already asking questions, but we're just at the local hospital near the village. Daisy's had a bad batch of food poisoning. I can hear her still. I don't know if you can hear her on the camera, but she's not doing too well in there. We've got a beautiful high of 42 degrees and there's no air conditioning inside the hospital, besides for the little room where the nurses and that sit and watch TikTok, I guess. That's a different story. It's just a public hospital, so what do you expect? But yeah, Lily's fine. I'm just heading into town to get some supplies for the girls. I'm gonna grab lunch as well. I'm gonna bring some stuff back here to the hospital for Daisy. So we've got Ing, their older sister, with them. I don't know if you can hear her. She's just in this room here. But that's Daisy crying. And we'll go see Lily, who's absolutely fine at home. But yeah, Daisy's had a bad batch of food poisoning. She's about 48 hours in now, maybe a bit less. And we're hoping she'll get better. I thought she was going to be going back home this morning. She slept here last night. I didn't think she was going to be sleeping here at all last night, but yeah, they just wanted to keep her to be safe. She was on like an IV drip, a bit of some salt water or something. But yeah, it's not very pleasant with the heat at all. Just a little hospital, this one. Nowhere for me to park either, so I've parked out on the main road. The facilities aren't bad considering where we are, how rural we are. Just yeah, want to get Daisy back home as quick as possible. And in case you didn't realise, I'm not vlogging because it's a shared room, so there's patients in the next beds and stuff like that, so I can't do a video inside the hospital at all for people's privacy, and you probably can't video inside a hospital at all. So I just popped a few photo overlays up just to see what's going on. We had a fair few people there this morning. And at the moment it's just Ing, the older sister, and Daisy. And Lily's back with Yai, I believe, in the village. So I'm just gonna grab a quick lunch now, go see Lily and bring some stuff back to Daisy, like I said. But yeah, there's just not a lot I can actually video. I might be able to video a bit with Lily, seeing her in the village. Apparently she's good, she's happy, she's doing well, but yeah. The twins are separated at the moment, which is not what you want. And yeah, don't know what she's eating. They were blaming something I brought. I brought some baby food for the twins, and I get the feeling that they've left it out. They haven't put it in the fridge. They've let it sit for too many days, and then they're blaming it was the food I brought, of course. Which I don't know how you can really narrow it down to what's caused the illness. But Lily's fine. It's just Daisy who's crook. But if it is the food I got them, it's because they haven't put it in the fridge correctly, and they've let it, last for too many days. Is how I assume it's gone down. But regardless, Daisy's going to be okay. But we'll just, I'll update you hopefully by the end of this vlog, if she's gone home or not. And Lily's doing fine. Lindsay Fox driving past. And another Lindsay parked up at the Lotus, mate. Melbourne domination out here, mate, with the trucks. Who says Falang trucking companies can't make it in Thailand, eh? Lily. Always want to eat the camera, huh? Lily vlog. You alright, Lily? You're missing your sister. You want to have a sleep, huh? It's too hot. It's too hot for you. That was a difficult visit with Lily. I didn't video a whole heap. It's just crying. They got the babies out in the heat. They had Lily outside, and that's probably why it's so difficult right now. They're just not used to the heat, and now they've been whopped into 42 degrees today. And the hospital's the same, obviously. So both babies are just they're struggling right now. I think with the AC, And what I do as well, and what I've done previous years living here, you just put it on when you go to sleep. You don't need it on during the day. You just have a fan running. You don't need it on during the day. Have your windows and doors open. You got that fan going. Shut the curtains if you need to. That's enough. Once you're accustomed to living in Thailand, that's enough. But 42 is 42. You're going to be hot no matter what. You're going to be sweating sitting on the couch. But you do get used to it. But now the babies have gone from living in 16 degrees controlled environment to now they're in 42. So they're not comfortable at all. And felt a bit awkward being there as well. I don't know. Yai looks pretty run down. She's on her own. I don't know where the other family members are. They're not at the hospital. They're not home. So Yai's there looking after Lily, trying her best with her sister, Yai's sister, and then Ing's in the hospital with Daisy, trying her best as well. So yeah, it's just unfortunate timing to be sick with the weather, I guess. I'm just gonna head into town, grab some supplies. So men can't stay in the hospital overnight, so Ing, their older sister, stays with them overnight. So I'm gonna give her a bit of cash. I'm gonna buy her some snacks and drinks now, and I was gonna buy a couple of toys and like she wanted me to bring the baby bottles, but I'll just buy some more baby bottles for them because I'm not that satisfied with the current baby bottles they've been using. So just leaving the village now. I love this little part of the road. It's all shady and nice. I don't know why every other part of Thailand has to cut every single tree down possible. And I guess, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning unless Daisy gets a shock exit this afternoon before I go home. But yeah, really, these babies, man, they've been to hospital so much. It's crazy. I've never seen 2 babies go to hospital so much. Hopefully this is like the end of it. This is just food poisoning. It's just one of them. I can't remember if I discussed the food poisoning, but maybe I'll discuss it a bit later on in the video again. Forgot to take the camera inside, but just at the CJ in town. Yeah, just got like just some baby bottles, some new ones. Bottle of Coke and a big bottle of water for Ing, and some chips. What else? Just a sippy cup, because they're not really got a cup there for Daisy to drink water out of, a little toy for Day. Baby stuff's expensive. I feel like there's something else in there. Oh, there's a bit of soap as well. They didn't have any soap for her when I gave her a shower before. The baby stuff's expensive. That was like 600 baht all up. Just grabbing a few bare essentials, really. And just try to make Ing comfortable and Daisy comfortable, just for one more night in hospital. Especially because I think Daisy, she's just a bit bored. She hasn't got a toy or anything to play with, and yeah, like I said, she had no soap, and she hasn't got like a cup to drink water out of. They're just using like the syringe thing to put water in her mouth, which probably isn't a bad idea, but give her a cup. It's an Almo cup too. They love their Almo, and just a couple bits and pieces for Ing as well, just to try and make her stay a little more pleasant, because it is bloody hard what she's doing. Even if I was allowed to stay there, man, I couldn't imagine staying there all night. Like, it's hard, man. You sleep on the floor, there's no air conditioning, you got non-stop noise, but what can you do, I guess? What can you do? There's also another bag of, I guess, items here, just miscellaneous stuff from the house that Yai got to gift to Ing as well, so I think she's very well prepared for a night with Daisy. If she can handle the heat, she should be fine, but the heat, man, I don't know. Daisy's fine, no temperature, no symptoms. I think they just want to monitor her to make sure she's 100% good before she goes home, but I think she'd be doing a lot better at home. Just, it's rough in there with the elements. So yeah, hopefully I can follow up this clip with an update tomorrow morning, just letting you guys know that she's all good and we're heading back to the village, but we'll see what happens. Day will be unfortunately staying another day. Hey, Day. Oh. So Daisy will be staying another day, unfortunately. Just a bit of a fluctuating fever. I guess we'll update you guys along the vlog when something comes along. Remember the camera? You want the camera, don't you? I think she's doing alright though. So I've just been sent down to Grandma's house to go grab the baby hammock because we're just having trouble trying to settle Daisy. I still think it's the heat, and she's got a bandage very tight on her hand as well for like an IV drip. I just want to also let people know that when I upload videos, they're not always in order, and I don't upload the same day that I filmed them. The Songkran videos got pumped out early just because it was the season for it. But I just been singled out a bit from a lot of the Thai audience because I uploaded the ice cream video the same day that Daisy's gotten sick. And a lot of people are saying it's because their dad took them to the shops you shouldn't take them out like that, and a lot of people were saying it's because of the ice cream as well. So that was filmed many days before Daisy got sick. Just in case there are people out there who are still trying to link it to that video, unfortunately. So yeah, absolutely nothing to do with the ice cream, absolutely nothing to do with the mall. It's just a bit of food poisoning. You can't catch food poisoning by going out somewhere. You catch food poisoning from eating something that's not good, but seems to be a few people who think there's some sort of correlation between me taking the girls out and Daisy getting sick, unfortunately. But I'm gonna head to Grandma's, go get the baby hammock, and I mean, hopefully Daisy's not far off going home. Hopefully tomorrow morning. I hope, but geez. Just got the hammock in the back of the car. Here's a sight I've missed. Flock of buffaloes, probably not a flock, I don't know what you call it. All the buffaloes heading down the road, mate. You don't see that much now where I am in the city. There are buffaloes around, but not in the city. Here we go, we got the cows coming too, mate. I miss it a bit. Just managed to squeeze this in, jeez. Nearly had to take the Sarling, the little sidecar motorbike to get this out here. Hopefully this does well.